All right. Welcome to the 25th Annual 622 Education Foundation Stars Awards. My name is Kelly Karwoski-Reichdahl, co-president with Eric Morley of the 622 Education Foundation. Our foundation is excited to celebrate and honor this year's 2021 Stars recipients and their chosen mentors.
The 622 Education Foundation was founded in 1996 with the mission of creating, enriching, and expanding programs that enhance the quality of education for our students in Independent School District 622. The foundation achieves its mission by supporting the following goals: encouraging all learners to achieve their maximum potential, building public awareness and confidence in the North St. Paul, Maplewood, Oakdale school system, and involving the community in assuring quality education for the leaders and workers of tomorrow. Our foundation is made up of board members from our community, some of which are alumni, teachers, social workers, business owners, public officials, and school staff that have a commitment and passion for the students of 622. The board volunteers their time to raise funds and support the school district through several different events. The community events are the Taste of 622, the Fall 5K Run and Walk, and several various silent auctions. Donations from our community at our events are used to support the Recognition Award Ceremony and the 622 Education Foundation Angel Fund.
The 622 Education Foundation Angel Fund assists students whose families are facing financial hardship. Our foundation gathers donations from the community members like you to contribute to students in need of eye exams, glasses, clothing, school supplies, and many other additional necessities that bear additional costs to students and their families. The 622 Education Foundation works directly with our social workers from each school to recognize the needs of our students in our district. A great example of this is this past winter, our foundation was able to donate 58 pairs of boots to students across 13 schools in the district, helping them with a basic need just to stay warm when going to and from school. The Angel Fund is available thanks to our sustaining donors who help our foundation make an equitable impact in our schools every day. And you can help us make an impact by becoming a monthly sustaining donor for $6.22 a month. 100% of your donation is distributed back to the students in need across every school in the district. So for more information on how to donate, you can get involved in our foundation. See page 4 in your beautiful program. Or visit our website at www.622educationfoundation.com.
Tonight's event wouldn't be possible without our generous STARS Award donors and the Sustainers of Success donors. The STARS-specific event donors donations go towards funding the following: 3 $500 scholarships that are going to be drawn tonight at this program towards the end. The printing of our program's keepsake collector's pins to wear on graduation night and frameable certificates, as well as the Nothing Bundt cakes that'll be available to take home at the end of the program. The 622 Foundation would like to take a moment to recognize our official STARS Award donors. These are people that have donated $250 or more to our program tonight. The North St. Paul Maplewood Oakdale Education Association, the North St. Paul Maplewood Oakdale Principals Association, the 622 School Board, the Superintendent's Cabinet of 622, Premier Banks, Tartan High School Administration, the Eagle Point Parent Group, the Rotary Club of North St. Paul Maplewood and Oakdale, the National Honor Society of North High School, Oakdale Mayor Paul Reinecke, Kevin Zabel, Oakdale City Council and Trinity Schumacher, Doug and Pam Huntley, Ben Jarman and Casey Netto, Chris and Amy Dufresne, Laura and Ed Hawkins, and Janet and Tom Jacobson. Again, thank you to our donors for your continued support of the 622 Education Foundation and for standing behind our students, our teachers, and the mentors in the district. Your support and donations are greatly appreciated.
You can see all of our generous STARS donors at any amount listed in your program as well as our website. We are very excited to introduce our MC this evening, our very own board member, Superintendent Christine Tucci Osorio. Thank you.
Good evening, Tartan staff, students, families, community members, and most importantly, our hosts of the evening, our 622 Educational Board, Foundation Board. I'm really thrilled to be here with you this evening. We have had a heck of a year, and I can't tell you how wonderful it is to be here in person, inside, having this experience tonight. Last year, so many of these events had to be canceled, and it was just heartbreaking for our seniors last year, and we're just so glad to begin to see some of these elements of normalcy returning for all of us. I'm just so thrilled to be here this evening, and I want to just take a moment to thank you, our graduating seniors this year. We have asked more of you than any class in history. There's a term that we in education have started to not really like so much. It's called pivot. We hear about it all the time. It's time to pivot again. And you know, I used to associate that term with basketball. Right now, it's been a pivoting year constantly, and I'm just so grateful that we were able to come back together. You as students have done amazing things, jumping from one learning system to another, figuring out new ways of studying, getting information, getting help when you need it. And those of you who are in this room tonight did it very well, because this is the top of the class of our graduating Tartan seniors. So let's just give them a big hand right now. When we think about all that pivoting and all that navigating and all those figuring out of things, you have been amazing at it, and we're just so grateful for that. Something that I will also honor is that you have taught us so many lessons this year, and I'm grateful for so many here in this auditorium who I've had conversations with myself, who have reached out to say, look, this isn't working. Can we change this? Can we do that? We have definitely got a large group of young leaders in our midst right now this evening. We're just so grateful for all of that. Something I want to let you know as well, as you are graduating on to your next steps in life, we're going to be focusing a lot of energy this summer in studying and researching what worked and what didn't work in this year and a half behind us, because we really do want to learn lessons. What are some takeaways that we can learn from all of this? One thing we know is that maybe the 6 hour a day, 7 hour a day seat time needs to be thought differently about. We maybe need to think about different ways we engage learners, provide more opportunity and choice and decision-making by the young people. You're all young adults, and I know many of you have done an amazing job navigating this system, but we need to learn from the experience that we have just had and really apply our new learning to not only improving in-person learning opportunities, but online learning opportunities. You may have heard that we've been slowly, over the last few years, building online classes for our students. One of our main goals is to expand our course catalog, be able to offer more electives, more opportunities, even if there's a small number of students who want that class. By building an online community, we can do a lot more with that. And we really want to learn from all of you, from your experiences about learning in those online environments, what worked, what didn't work. We all know last spring, don't even think about that. That was the beginning of us trying to figure things out, pivoting in a moment's notice. But we really have tried every month of the year, every trimester, to do this better, and we are not done learning. We're going to figure this out. So I'm grateful to you for your leadership. I'm grateful for your modeling for other students and for challenging us to do our work better. And I want you to please keep in touch with us. We really want to stress the importance of building our alumni network. We want you to come back and tell us your stories. We want you to come back and see what we have done with all of what we learned with you together during this pandemic year. And absolutely want you to come back in a few years and take a look at the Tartan High School that is being redesigned right now, because it's gonna look pretty different when you come back to visit us. There's a lot of construction plans underway to renovate, improve, and really incorporate some of those elements we've learned through this pandemic about how to build a truly interactive and experience that shares leadership with our young students, our young adults in the audience here tonight, and others as well that will come after you. So with that, tonight is about honoring you. This is your night. You'll have another night in a couple of weeks. We're doing an outdoor graduation. We are really hopeful it doesn't rain. We spent hours today talking about what if. There will be a rain date. We're trying to do something different this year, but I will tell you one thing, we plan to make it very special. And you, by being there as our leaders, will be making it special for all of us as well. So look forward to information coming as we look at the weather in that week ahead. But tonight is about honoring you. the top of the class at Tartan High School for the graduating group of 2021. Let's hear it for all of you. Without further ado, I'm going to get started. I'm introducing our Tartan student speaker. Mario Valento is going to be coming up to speak. I don't know, I've got lights on me. Where's Mario? Mario, come on up. It's your turn to shine. We're very excited to hear words of wisdom from another one of our young leaders. So thank you and welcome, Mario.
I would like to begin tonight offering a sincere congratulations to all of my classmates here. I know this has been a particularly rough year for me in terms of academics. Obviously, I'm still here, so it wasn't that rough, but, and I know my struggles are very well reflected in you all, so congratulations for being here. And I would also like to offer a thank you to all of the parents and the mentors who are here. I know my parents and my mentor have been very significant in the development of my character, and I'm glad I finally have the opportunity to express my gratitude. So thank you very much. I'm certain you've all been asked the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And now we are grown up. For those of you who have an answer, I encourage you to pursue your dreams with a restless mind and an unconquerable spirit. But that's a sentiment that you've all heard before. Some of you, like me, have never been able to affix your eyes to a particular destiny on the horizon. The future, for me, was once an unnerving and impenetrable fog. Over time, my unfocused and unambitious nature turned into a terrifying fear of wasting my potential and of wasting my life. I've been told that I can do anything and that I have the intelligence to do whatever I wish, yet there were days where I felt like a phantom, separated from life and from happiness itself. If I could not even decide what I wanted to do in life, how would I ever achieve success? I had resigned myself to the fate that I would forever be remembered as a waste. It took a significant amount of time to climb out of that pit of self-loathing. And I did not do so by finding within myself the motivation to suddenly reach for the stars. But I'm certain that would be a better story if it happened. Instead, I simply made the choice to give up. I chose to reject the idea that I had to justify my existence and my intelligence to the universe. I chose to reject the idea that I had to devote my life to a higher purpose, to some great cause of humanity. I chose to reject the very necessity of success itself. So, what does that even mean? Well, it changed significantly how I decided to live my life. Over the past year, I found that my great passion is for writing. I love to emulate my favorite authors, the characters of Stendhal and the prose of Yukio Mishima. But I've never really seen myself as somebody who wants to be a writer. I don't wish to publish a blockbuster novel or to have a career in writing. That might not make any sense to the people who very often speak about following your passions and finding it to be a career, but I've just never been able to follow that same doctrine myself. Ultimately, what I'm getting at is that for those of you out here with passions, you do not need to justify your passions with legitimate success. I think it's a travesty that so many individuals abandon their passionate and personal pursuits because they do not arrive at the abstract paradise of success. To those of you who have your passions of your own here, embrace them. They are the fuel that drives my spirit. A life of consistent and passionate activity is one that you cannot waste. And a life of consistent and passionate activity is one that is happy. It took a significant amount of time to uncover my love for writing, and that's because I had for many years been led to believe that my intelligence was best used in an office or somewhere in politics or maybe med school. Thus, we arrive at the present. I do not subscribe to that particular dogma anymore. I've lived my particular mode of living, one of happy unfocusedness, for quite some time now. And it brings me optimism, which to me is quite paradoxical. How can I look at a confusing and uncertain future and yet remain optimistic if I don't even know which way I'm going to go? In truth, I really don't have an answer for that. I think that's ultimately the essence of the big journey that we've gone through this year, and of what we've learned is that uncertainty is everywhere, and you never really know what's around the next corner, but you've just got to choose to live with it and to find something to do in the face of that uncertainty. I've also learned that no life can truly be wasted if it is spent with a smile on your face and joy in your heart. It once terrified me, the fact that I could really do or be anything, because I thought there came a responsibility with that I had to justify my abilities to the world. I no longer believe that to be the case. You're all supremely gifted individuals, and I'm very proud to call you all my classmates. It's up to you to decide what you want to do with your intelligence and your potential, and let nobody shackle you to a destiny that you do not yourself wish to attain. This past year, you've all demonstrated grit and wisdom and perseverance and endurance, and I cannot thank you enough for the model that you have all been for me. In the truest sense of the word, you are all titans. Thank you.
Wow, wasn't he wonderful? That's just a wonderful, I just love hearing our students speak at these kinds of events. So many things you've learned and lessons you've learned throughout the year, and your experience not only this year, but in high school. And what an amazingly unique graduating class we have this year. Thank you for that. Wonderful job, Mario. Next up, I'm going to introduce our Tartan teacher speaker, Doug Norlander. Doug is a social studies teacher, U.S. world history in particular, U.S. history, and he's also our Knowledge Bowl advisor. And so you should all know that Mr. Norlander was chosen by the students to be the speaker this evening. And so it's with great privilege that I introduce our next speaker, Mr. Norlander.
When I looked at that list, I thought, man, I got to follow Mario. So thank you for being so honest, Mario. I appreciate that so much. So all of you have inspired us with your resilience and your perseverance. In 2021, we've learned how precious life is in the face of adversity. I think that 2021 and beyond is going to be a stronger and more updated version of all of you. All of you have a role to play in making the world a better place. And in getting ready for this speech, I looked at this year's roster since I haven't seen a lot of you at Tartan this year. And I got to tell you, you guys are a very talented class. One of the best classes I've ever worked with. You're smart, you're resourceful, you're athletic, and most importantly, you're great kids. I hope I can still call you kids, by the way. It's going to be hard to say goodbye to you. I'm going to miss you. In fact, I almost feel like I'm saying goodbye to some of you going to college. You almost feel like sons and daughters to me. I want to talk tonight about 4 or 5 qualities that I think are important in life. Number 1 is hard work and discipline. I grew up in Two Harbors, a small town on the North Shore just north of Duluth, and had a paper route when I was 13 years old. I got up at 5 a.m. every morning, rain, shine, or snow, and it was mainly the latter in Two Harbors. I don't know if you heard the quote once, but Mark Twain said that the coldest winter he ever experienced was the summer he spent in Duluth. I still get up at 5 o'clock every morning, by the way. Getting up early helps me to focus. I'm productive. I can do a lot of deep reading and deep thinking. It's a quiet time. You see, what happens when you have a discipline it can become a habit, and then it can become part of who you are as a person. It took Thomas Edison 1,000 times to discover the proper filament for the light bulb. Someone asked him about it, and he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 different steps." Edison also said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." You see, you get what you work for in life, not what you wish for. Whenever I go back to my high school reunions, I'm always amazed at how many of my fellow classmates that I thought were just average kids are now doing amazing things. And kids that were popular and talented just aren't doing all that much. I think the difference has to do with hard work and dedication being more important than raw talent. Now, I talked to Mario the other day and I asked him a little bit about the Knowledge Bowl. I hope you guys are okay if I spend a little time talking about the Knowledge Bowl and maybe even bragging a little bit. So we had 14 meets this past 2 years, and you got to realize that a meet is comprised of about 40 to 50 teams. So out of those 14 meets, 9 first place finishes, 3 second place finishes, and 2 fourth place finishes. And we were the top Metro team for 2 years. Now, all of those results are not just the result of talent. The kids worked extremely hard this year. They wanted more. They spent a lot of hours research, studying topic, poetry, and invited into like geology, and it was to see hard work. And this has been one of the highlights of my career. And I think the most important thing, though, is to getting to know all of you knowledgeable students. I love all of you. You are friends to me. You've made a big difference in my life. The second quality I want to talk about is humility. Having humility is not thinking lowly of yourself, but having a radical honesty about your strengths and weaknesses and being able to do whatever it takes to get better and improve. It's self-awareness from a distance. Ezra Taft Benson said that pride is concerned with who is right, while humility is concerned about what is right. And it's healthy to admit that you don't know all the answers. You're gonna meet people throughout your life that are smarter than you, more talented than you, and even better looking than you. I know it's shocking, right? My advice to you is to not compare yourself to anyone, but simply try to be the best version of you. And speaking of humility, I've met and interviewed many World War II veterans in the last couple of years, and many of their stories go something like this. I volunteered when I was 17 to serve my country. It was my duty. I'm not a hero. And I'm sitting there thinking, really? When I was 17, I could barely get up the nerve to ask a girl out on a date, and here you guys are saving the world from fascism. World War II vets are a great example of what true humility looks like. Putting others before yourself and not bragging about your own accomplishments. And speaking of being humbled, I got to share a story from high school football. So when I was a junior in high school, I scored the winning touchdown in a very big game. And when I scored, I slammed the football down, and I think I did a little dance, which is kind of scary for me. And when I got back to the sidelines, I thought, man, the coach is going to embrace me. He's going to give me a big five. And he looked at me with a very scowling face and said, damn it, Norlander, when you get to the end zone and score a touchdown, make sure you've been there before. Now, you got to realize that I still remember that after 40 years ago. There's a lot of things I forgot from high school, but that was a lesson that Coach Halstead taught me that is still with me to this day. A third quality that I want to talk about is seeking moments of joy and thankfulness. And I need to talk about the difference here a little bit between happiness and joy. Happiness is based on circumstances. If your life is going well, you're happy. If you get a promotion, you're happy. Joy is something different. It's deeper, it's temporary. It bubbles up from within us. It's more fleeting and less predictable. It's a part of our soul. It's a part of our psyche. I've been lacking in happiness this year, and I'm sure a lot of you have. It's been a tough year. And yet I was surprised by the many small, seemingly insignificant daily occurrences that brought joy to me. like a cup of coffee, like walking in the woods, reading a book. I think this past year has taught us to never take life for granted and to appreciate the small joys that life offers. The joy we feel has little to do with the circumstances of our lives and everything to do with the focus of our lives. And I'm hoping that all of you seniors will take the time and effort in the coming days to thank your family and friends for helping to shape and mold you into the person that you are today. By thanking them, you're telling them that you value them, and you're telling them that you love them. And it makes me always think about when kids ever thank me for something that I do, it makes my day. And I want to in turn then thank someone else in my life because it's so contagious. I want to end by talking about two more qualities, overcoming obstacles, and then also end by talking about finding a purpose in life. You've already overcome so much this year, but you're going to face difficulties and obstacles throughout your life. Trust me on that. Life is hard, even without the pandemic. You will fail. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. Learn from it. Be resilient and be able to pick yourself up. Dig deep within your soul and find strength to move forward. There's an African proverb that says, "Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors." C.S. Lewis said, "Hardships often prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destiny." About 20 years ago, my wife got sick from cancer, and anytime you're in the middle of a struggle like that, it's hard to know what the purpose is or what the meaning is. There's so much chaos, there's so much pain that goes on, it's hard to really even think straight on anything. She made it through, and as a result, this illness has had a profound influence on her life. Whenever she hears of someone struggling with an illness, she's the first to reach out with a phone call, with a care package, or a thoughtful letter. You see, suffering and obstacles can help us discover a deeper and more profound meaning to our lives. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "He who has a why can bear any how." I just want to end with one more thought here. You know, you think of this year and it's been extremely hard. It's even hard to know what the future holds. And a lot of you seniors are thinking, well, what is school going to look like? What am I going to major in? Who am I going to be rooming with? There's a lot of uncertainty. But if you can take your skill, your talent, and your interest and match it with purpose, that is a powerful combination in life. And I can't wait to hear about where life is going to take all of you in the future. Thank you very much.
Very tough acts to follow. The 622 Education Foundation, along with Co-Action and some of our community supporters, offer 3 annual scholarships. These scholarships are the Mike White Scholarship. And for those that don't know, Mike White was a past superintendent of our school district. The 622 Education Foundation provides $1,000 scholarship each year in memory of his legacy. And we wish a big congratulations to Mario Valento from Tartan on receiving the Mike White Scholarship this year. The next scholarship is the Hal and Marian Norgaard Memorial Scholarship. The Norgaard family was passionate and very devoted to our community. Hal and Marian's Trust provides for 2 scholarships each year, one to North and one to Tartan. Congratulations to Claire Schoonmaker of North and Caitlyn Accola of Tartan on receiving the Hal and Marian Norgaard Memorial Scholarship. And last but not least is the Fulton Clinker Scholarship. Fulton was one of the founding directors of the 622 Education Foundation and is near and dear to our heart. His daughter, Chris, continues to honor his memory by supporting an annual scholarship. So congratulations to Lucy Woodbury from North on receiving the Fulton Clinker Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ty Thompson, the principal here at Tartan High School. So before we begin with the awards this evening, I would like to acknowledge what amazing students, staff, and community members we have here in District 622 and as partners with the 622 Foundation. I'd like to thank my administrative team that are present this evening. If you could please stand and be recognized, Assistant Principals Diana Morton, Junior Eugene, and Vichai Sefong. Thank you. Students, this evening is one of many events that will take place over the next few weeks, marking the culmination of your high school careers. When thinking back, I'm certain that none of us planned for these events to take place masked and sometimes virtually. Nevertheless, they remain major accomplishments and should be celebrated as such. I'm so proud of all of you, not only for your academic achievements and placing in the top of your graduating class, but also for the type of people you have each become. Within this room, thousands of community service hours have been dedicated, fundraising dollars donated, and scholarships earned. Those are only a few of the countless accomplishments that you have achieved over the past 4 years. I want you to know that this is truly unique and not something that all students are able to achieve during their high school careers. Your accomplishments speak to who each and every one of you are as individuals, and I look forward to seeing what your future will bring. Parents, family members, and honored guests, thank you as well for helping our students develop into the young adults they are today. Your support, guidance, and encouragement help to ensure that these young people are the ones occupying the seats surrounding us this evening. Thank you. I'd now like to transition into the formal recognition of our students and their honored guests. Students, when your name is read, could you please stand so that we know who you are? Audience, I would ask that you please hold your applause until the end of the mentor videos so that all names can be heard. Thank you. Caitlyn Accola.
Michael Brzezinski, the head swim and dive coach here at Tartan, and I've had Caitlyn Accola as one of my swimmers for the last 6 years. Caitlyn, you are a truly compassionate individual and leader, and you have made this team a family in the last 6 seasons that you've been a part of it. I am so very proud of all you've been able to accomplish here, and I look forward to seeing what you can do in the future. I know that if you just continue to bring that same compassion and energy and enthusiasm you do to our sport and to our family into every adventure you take going forward, you will be truly successful, and I wish you all the best.
Daniel Bomedbeg.
Congratulations, 2021 STAR students. My name is Nathan Miller, and I had the privilege of having Daniel Bomedbeg in biology, genetics, and as a participant in the Envirothon at Tartan High School. The secret of Daniel's success is he leads with the best smile that exudes positive enthusiasm. He's a good listener and keeps an open mind, while his diligence helps persevere through difficult tasks to accomplish high goals. Daniel's future goal is to major in biochemistry, go to medical school, and become a doctor. From Daniel's example, and as most of you know, doing the simple things in life will lead to success. Thank you, Daniel, and all STAR students. Stay safe, enjoy life, and try to pass on a good smile.
Alex Barth.
This is Karen Hires for STARS student Alex Barth. I taught Alex in both BC and multivariable calculus. He was also on math team his junior year. One of Alex's biggest strengths is the analytical way he attacks problems. He looks at them from multiple angles and plans out his best way to proceed before beginning. This and his ability to be a team player will both serve him well in college. Best wishes for continued success, Alex.
Ella Buffalo.
My name is Carla Perino, and I am Ella Buffalo's first and second grade teacher from Carver Elementary. If I could say anything about Ella, is that she is such a well-rounded person with a heart full of gold. My advice to her is to enjoy the ride you are about to take. Make friends and make memories and enjoy everything. You are going to do an amazing job. Take care of yourself and know that I love you, okay? Take care.
Joseph Cadry.
This is Karen Hires for STARS student Joe Cadry. I've been Joe's math teacher for 3 of his years of high school. One of Joe's greatest strengths is his persistence. When he gets stuck on a problem or concept, he keeps trying different options, different methods, and asks different questions until he truly understands. Joe also has the ability to make everyone feel like a welcome friend, which made it truly group work when you worked with Joe. Joe, good luck in all of your future endeavors.
Ellie Clark.
I'm Linda Martin. Ellie Clark was in my AP Language and Composition class, her junior year at Tartan. Ellie is an extraordinary young woman. I believe her greatest asset is her kindness. Ellie, your kind interactions with others will make a difference in this world. They will have a ripple effect that will go far beyond what you will ever be able to see. Ellie, I wish you and all the STARS recipients all the best. Our world is made better by you.
Gabby Curiel.
Hi, my name is Karina Hunt, and I had the fortune of having Ellie Curiel in my 7th grade language arts class. When I think back to 7th grade Ella, a few of her many strengths that really stand out are her sense of humor and her genuine curiosity, and her ability to connect ideas from the classroom to the world around her. Ella, I know that you are going to do amazing things in this world, and my advice to you is to hold on to your sense of humor and to stay curious.
Maya Ellis.
My name is Amy Mousel Houston, and I have known Maya Ellis as a student in my AVID class since her 9th grade year. Maya's most admirable attribute is her commitment to self-examination and reflection. To Maya in the class of 2021, I leave you advice from one of my high school teachers and mentors. Go out and explore the world, and then come back and tell us all about it. Best of luck.
Alyssa Etlinger.
And not be easy, so remember what your parents instilled in you, because that's who made you what you are now. Team is the people who you go through things with. Could be good, could be bad. Could be family, friends, classmates, actual team members. Team is going to be the ones who are there for you in all times. Take that to heart. Make every day your best day, and then make tomorrow even better. Role models are human. They made mistakes. The difference is they learn from them.
Michaela Falvasek.
Hi, I'm Melissa Mull. I'm an art teacher at Tartan High School, and I am the very honored guest of Michaela Faltasek. I have been her art teacher for a number of years, and one thing I really appreciate and admire about her is her incredible artistic talent and her creativity and her sunny disposition. So I'd just like to wish all of the STARS students the very best, and congratulations.
Madison Fleming.
I'm Michael Brzezinski, the head swim and dive coach here at Tartan. I have been Maddie Fleming's coach for the last 6 years. I have had the fantastic opportunity of watching you grow into a remarkable young leader, a fierce competitor, and I could not be more proud of everything you have accomplished here at Tartan. I know you're going to take that same passion and determination into whatever you do in the future, and you will be extremely successful. I wish you all of the best and can't wait to see what you do going forward.
Maggie Gustafsson.
My name is Carla Perino, and I I'm Maggie Gustafsson's first and second grade teacher. Maggie is so caring and compassionate and puts everyone else before herself. She will succeed at anything she puts her mind to. If I could give advice to Maggie, I know she will be laser focused on her studies at college, but I want her to open up, let loose, and have a great time. Enjoy the ride, love. I love you to bits and pieces.
Ashley Holton.
Hi, my name is Vicki Fellows, and I'm honored to be here tonight with Miss Ashley Holton. Ashley, I just want to tell you, I know this last year hasn't been easy, but you did not spend the last year working just to pass. You pushed yourself and you shined like the star you are. Take that spirit and energy with you wherever you go in the next steps, and you will continue to shine. Congratulations, Ashley, and to all the 622 star recipients. You make us proud.
Josh Hyde.
Hi, I'm Meg Halston. I'm the band teacher at Skyview Middle School. I had Josh Hyde in class for 3 years, and the whole time he was the hardest working kid in the class. He's a quiet leader. Josh, because of your hard work, you're making success a habit, and that is going to serve you well in your life. It's important to work hard. Remember to take time to play.
Namara Jackson.
Hello, my name is Jody Heinzen, and I am honored to have been chosen by Namara Jackson, who was a student in 2 of my math courses. I admire Namara for how focused and driven she is to always do her best, and how she does everything with such humility. People are drawn to her as a role model because of her awareness and willingness to help those around her. Namara, I am so excited for your future, and I know you will help to make the world a better place. Congratulations.
Regina Jalern Palithapan.
Hi, my name is Karen Zrita, and I'm Humboldt's Upward Bound Book Club coordinator and mentor, and I met Regina in our Summer Academy of 2018. What I admire most about Regina is the way she jumps into opportunity. She's the type of person that even when she fails, she gets right back up and keeps trying, and that is inspirational. I'm so proud of you and of how much you've accomplished and will continue to accomplish. Congrats, Regina, and to all STARS recipients.
Emma Kelsey.
Hi, this is Miss Biederman. I'm congratulating Emma Kelsey, a student I was lucky enough to have in psychology and ethnic studies class. Emma, you are a force to be reckoned with on the stage. Your talent is undeniable, but we all know how much hard work you put into that. Also, everything you do in the classroom as well. It's been great watching you find your voice. I wish you the best of luck as you move forward. Chase down every opportunity you can, but also stop and smell those roses and try to appreciate that journey. Congratulations, Emma.
Alice Marstoon.
Hi, I'm Matt Oberg, and I was Alice Marstoon's AP Language and Composition teacher. And Alice, it was a pleasure to have you in class. You are an intelligent, fun, compassionate, welcoming person. And when I was trying to think of a quote to share with you, I looked no further than Fred Rogers, who once said, "The greatest thing we can do is to let people know that they are loved and capable of loving." And you do that, and you do it very well. I hope that you continue to do that throughout your life. Best of luck to you, Alice.
Roslyn Matheson.
Congratulations, Roslyn Matheson and all 2021 STARS students. My name is Nathan Miller, and Roslyn was a student I had in biology and environmental biology at Tartan High School. Roslyn had an amazing gift of maintaining calm composure while utilizing her questioning skills paired with a focused mind to problem solve. She is passionate about solving the world's environmental problems by means of sustainable practices. Next year, Roslyn plans to go to the University of Minnesota Morris. Go Cougars! Her plan is to pursue studies in environmental science. This gives us hope for a better future, knowing that Roslyn represents her generation and is passionate and driven to solve our world's environmental problems. Thank you, Roslyn Matheson, and all STARS students.
Aaron Menares.
My name is Carla Perino, and I'm Aaron Menares' second grade teacher at Carver Elementary. Let me speak to you about Aaron. He is kind, generous, and has the best values. If I could give you any advice, Aaron, it would be to stay humble, kind, and hold on to those values your family has taught you over the years. You are going to do great things. I just know it. I love you to pieces, and I want you to take care of yourself.
Linda Mua.
My name is Amy Muzzle Houston, and I have known Linda Mua as a student in my English classes at Tartan High School. Linda's most admirable attribute is her inability to give anything less than her best effort on anything she does. To Linda and tonight's honorees, if this year has proven anything, it's that you can do tough things because you are tough. Best of luck.
Marissa Mull.
My name is Sarah Reed, and I'm so excited to be here with Marissa Mull, who is in my Spanish 2 and 4 classes. I enjoyed having her in class so much and loved her passion for learning about language and culture, her great sense of humor and positive attitude. Felicidades, Marissa! I'm so proud of you.
Joel Nicola.
I say Joel Nikolai is a great young man, very friendly, very outgoing. He's got a really friendly personality, very smart in history, especially in the area of military history. Joel is very well-rounded. He's been on the soccer team for 4 years, the knowledgeable team for 4 years, and he's played the trumpet and tuba since the 4th grade. He's a very hard worker. He's going to do whatever he can to improve himself, and I wish you all the best, Joel. I know you're going to do some great things in life, and remember the Kursk.
Rachel Novak.
This is Craig Sprider from Tartan High School. I'm the marketing and DECA teacher here at Tartan. And Rachel Novak, you have been impressive to me since we first met when you were in 10th grade. You were quiet when we first met, but you were very poised, very professional. You've continued to grow and develop into an excellent leader. I so appreciate all you've done for our DECA program and look forward to seeing what the years have in store for you. Good luck next year, and congratulations on being a STARS recipient.
Henry Peepgrass.
Hi, I'm Becky Boyle. I'm honored to be chosen by Henry Peepgrass. He is the kindest, warm-hearted young man with many, many accomplishments. My advice is to keep your life balanced and filled with kindness. As Amelia Earhart said, a single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make more trees. Congratulations.
Evan Saunders Pierce.
My name is Laurie Bernstrom, and I have had the privilege of teaching Evan Saunders Pierce through elementary school as his music teacher, and then again through middle school as his band teacher, and again in high school during summers as a part of our district marching band. Evan has always had a passion for learning, and each year I have watched him grow musically, academically, and as a strong leader. I wish Evan continued success in his future chapter of education. Congratulations to all of the wonderful, ambitious, and talented graduates of 2021, and may you continue your love of learning, hold true to your values, and keep high aspirations for your bright and successful future.
Lily Tahara.
Mi nombre es Marco Palacios. Lili y yo nos conocimos durante el 9º grado en la escuela de Tartan. Las fortalezas más grandes de Lili son demasiadas para contar. Necesitaríamos un libro para decir todas. El mejor consejo para Lili y el resto de la clase del 2021 es que sigan sus pasiones y que si algún día se pierden, se enfoquen en ellas para volverse a encontrar. Clase de STAR del 2021, les deseo lo mejor de lo mejor. Nunca dejen de soñar.
Paige Tollisbull.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hansen, but if you met me back when Paige did, you probably know me better as Miss Jaworski. I met Paige when she was a freshman coming into Tartan, and I learned right away that she is a motivated and hardworking young woman who accomplishes anything she puts her mind to. Congratulations, Paige, and congratulations the rest of the 2021 STAR recipients. All of your hard work has officially paid off.
Anna Tan New.
This is Karen Hires for STAR student Anna Tunyu. I've been Anna's math teacher for multiple courses in high school. I've always been impressed by Anna's inquisitiveness. She asks deep questions and works to find connections between seemingly unrelated concepts. As Anna's math team coach for 4 years, I've really appreciated watching her skills develop. Congratulations, Anna. Best wishes for continued success.
Madeline Valento.
So I want to say that Maddie Valento is one of the nicest and friendliest kids I've ever taught. She's very well behaved, very respectful, always came to class with a smile on her face and a positive attitude. She also has a very relaxed personality and is very mature, and was on the knowledgeable team for 4 years and was very good in the area of mythology and would always come up with an answer at a very important time in the meet. So Maddie, I want to wish you all the best, and it's going to be really fun to see what you do in your life.
Mario Valento.
I just want to say that Mario Valento is the smartest student I've ever taught in 32 years. You're brilliant in so many ways, your memory, your deep thinking, and your writing skills. I've learned a lot from you. You also have a great work ethic. You've spent a lot of time acquiring new information. You are a very reliable team leader on the knowledgeable team, as well as a model student at Tartan. You're also a nice kid, a great team player, and a very humble young man. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch you be a Jeopardy champion one day.
Cambria Whalen.
Hello, my name is Ted Strub. I had Cambria Whalen as a student her junior year in my AB Calculus class. From the day that I met her, she's put maximum effort towards learning mathematics. She has an internal motivation and a drive that's fueled her achievements both as a student and an athlete. She approaches every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Cambria, your hard work, determination, and perseverance have paid off. I wish you the best of luck in the future, and I can't wait to see all the good things that are coming to you. Congratulations.
Serena Zhang.
Hello, my name is V. Chai Seifong, and I'm the 10th grade assistant principal here at Tartan High School. I've known Serena for all 3 years that I've been here. She is a kind, genuine, and reflective individual. Serena's most admirable attribute is her ability to lead with her heart. Over the course of the last few years, I've seen her leadership skills grow, and I've seen her make thoughtful decisions that has positively impacted her peers in ASA. For all of the Stars Banquet recipients, congratulations on your accomplishments. We are all proud of you and look forward to the changes you will make in this world. My advice, and it's a simple one, is to just show up. When it's difficult, show up. When it's new, show up. When you are not sure, show up. And when it's time to make this world a better place, show up. Be well, and again, congratulations.
Gao Nu Yang.
Hello, my name is Vicky Kapan, and my star student is Gao Nu Yang. Gao Nu is a star for many reasons, but some of the best ones are that she leads by example in the fact that she is kind and thoughtful, and she really thinks about what should go into a project before she just does it. And once you have her in charge of something, you can be sure it always gets done. Congratulations, Gao Nu, and all the star students.
Luke Young.
Hey, Luke, Latzi here. Just wanted to take a moment to thank you for selecting me as your STARS mentor. Having you in physics and chemistry the last 2 years has been fabulous. Watching you work towards your goals, working hard every day, and always rocking those socks and sandals. It's truly been a pleasure getting to know you. My one bit of advice for you as you move forward is find your path, follow your path, and don't be afraid if that path takes you somewhere a little unexpected. Best of luck, Luke.
Before I step down and we transition to the next portion of the program, I'm wondering if we could maybe turn up the lights a little bit so that we could see all of our mentors and just thank them for being the people that they have been for our young adults here. Thank you so much. I'm going to hand it back to the foundation.
still there. All right, because of our donations raised for tonight's awards, our foundation is able to gift 3 $500 scholarships to 3 STARS recipients. So please see me, Kelly, after the program if your name is drawn tonight to gain contact information for the scholarship. Oh, I got 2. I know, right? Okay. Evan Saunders Pierce. Cambria Whalen. Mario Valento. All right. Our foundation works alongside your school's phenomenal staff, Judy Graziano, Nita Brune, and Kathleen Hess. Thank you for all of your time, guidance, gathering all of the information to put together the STARS booklets and tribute video you saw tonight. Our district is very fortunate to have you, and we greatly appreciate your work with us.
We also want to thank SCC Channel 19 for broadcasting our virtual event this year. Our program tonight will be rebroadcast on 3 different dates, so please look at your program for more detail. And be sure to like the 622 Education Foundation on Facebook to stay up to date with our events and our fundraisers.
Thank you to all of our STARS mentors for sending in your self-directed and self-produced heartfelt video tributes to your STARS recipients. I think many of you could have a secondary career in vlogging in your future. Oh. Our 622 Education Foundation has an amazing board of dedicated volunteers who have helped make this event what it is tonight. Thank you to our board and STARS committee members. If you could please stand and be recognized. They put in countless hours to make tonight happen.
So we have individually wrapped nothing bundt cakes available on your way out. So take 1 per person and continue your STARS celebration tonight at home. The photo area will also be available after the program, so make sure to check that out and use that. And again, like our Facebook page, because that's where we will actually post photos taken tonight, compliments of Cybic Productions. Thanks to all of you that were involved in making this a successful event, including our STARS speakers, and congratulations again to the 2021 622 Education Foundation STARS recipients and mentors.